One guy blew up his ops car and another crashed out in the literal sense of the word. These are the craziest iGliv crashes of all time. The footage surfaced of Von off 1700 chasing one of his ops while he was still in school. Bro was really ready to crash out in the hallways with teachers and students all around. In the vid we could see Von on straight demon time hunting his op down with zero chill. Thankfully a teacher stepped in before he could put his hands on the other dude, otherwise we might have been talking about a whole different situation. This goes to show how some of these young drillers are willing to just risk it all to get at their ops. No cap, Ven was ready to throw his whole future away right there in the school's hallways. It's one thing to crash on your ops but another one to crash on a random dude who ain't done nothing to you. Let's check out this rapper on his way home. Lil Reese saw a homeless man sleeping on the sidewalk who was kind of in his way, and instead of walking past him like a normal person would, Reese does this.
Get his ass! Get his ass! Put that on his head. Come on, put that bitch on his head. Fuck him. Put that bitch on his head. Come on, man. Right, man.
People were heated, saying that moves like this are exactly why Ree keeps getting shot and beat up. Karma coming back around for the weird stuff he keeps doing to innocent people, crashing out on random homeless folks who ain't even in the game. Come on, this ain't about street beef or protecting your rep, you're just a bully. And speaking of crashing out in public, this next drill rapper again proves that he's ready to throw it all away for his up, even with the feds watching his every move. New York drill rapper DoogGB proved he ain't afraid to crash out while posted in the hood. DoogG spots one of his ops and wastes no time.
Kill him, Jaguar! Jaguar! I told y'all kill him, Evie, I got him on record! Kill him!
He and the rest of his DOA members rushed the dude ready to put hands on him right then and there, but what makes this extra wild is that DoogG and his crew were already fighting a RICO case at the time.
Kill him, Hottie! Hottie, kill him, Jay! He's Jay, kill him! Kill him, he's Jay! He's Jay, kill him! BJK! BJK, dummy! Dummy! BJK, dummy!
Instead of laying low and just staying off the radar, these dudes are in the streets moving reckless. The DOA members showed zero hesitation despite being a known gang already under the feds' microscope.
Dummy! Don't trip! Come here, don't trip! Whoa, don't trip! Over, don't trip! Come here! Where you going? Come here, where you going? Don't run! Why you running? Come here, you jet dummy!
When it comes to choosing between their career and street politics, some rappers like DoogGB make it clear where their priorities lie, but street beef is one thing. Why don't you try leading the cops on a high-speed chase while streaming the whole thing on Facebook Live? This might be one of the wildest crashes of all time. An upcoming rapper hit his breaking point and decided to air it all out on Facebook Live. You can see the stress all over his face as he tells his viewers,
"Y'all won. Today's the day."
I let them get to me. They won. They won, y'all. I'm sorry.
While still streaming, the police roll up on him responding to a domestic violence call involving his girlfriend. Instead of surrendering, he floors it and takes cops on a high-speed chase in his white Charger.
Oh, you gonna kill me, y'all. They behind me. They gonna kill me, y'all. I'm gonna make them kill me, y'all. Today is the day I die. Y'all know I gave this all I could. Feel me? I gave it all I could. Feel me? They coming.
Yeah, things went south when he hit a curb, blowing out one of his tires. Still trying to flee though with a flat, he couldn't maintain control and ends up wrapping his whip at an intersection. The crash was so bad everybody popped their phones out for the aftermath.
It's a white Charger, man. It was just running from the police and then crashed out, Gunner Fair Road.
This would make the evening news, with reporters covering how Columbia police responded to a domestic call at around 11 o'clock a.m. on Blossom Street, and during this chase the suspect collided with many vehicles at Hazelwood and Garner's Ferry Roads. The police also investigated the shooting which started everything.
Enforcement does tell us that the shooting which preceded the crash was not considered life-threatening.
Instead of just taking the gun charge and assault case with a chance to turn his life around after doing some time, dude went all the way and crashed out in the most extreme way possible. You know, sometimes the pressure gets too heavy and some folks would rather just go out in flames than face the consequences. We get it. While some do crash out running from the law, others risk it all just to prove they're really about it. Life recording every move for the world to see. Chi-Town's bloodhound Lil Jeff proves that he's willing to risk it all on camera. While most rappers talk tough, Jeff's out here showing his work on Igliv without thinking twice. In a wild incident, he pulls up to his ops hood and catches a random dude who wasn't even involved in their beef and pressed him to disrespect a dead member from the rival set.
I didn't see it. I see it.
Fuck, cool.
But wait, it gets worse. In this other live session, Jeff was riding through the streets with his squad when they spotted a whip that just looked similar to one their enemies drove. Jeff didn't ask questions.
I'm finna play that next.
On that black car.
Say that.
Luckily nobody caught a bullet, but viewers watching the stream were shocked seeing how fast Jeff and the Bloodhounds turned a regular day into a potential homicide case. Now Jeff chose clout over common sense, putting his freedom on the line to show he's really about that action. The streets might respect it, but the system's always watching, especially when you're broadcasting the evidence yourself. And if shooting at a random car wasn't wild enough for you, wait until you see how this LA banger takes beef to a whole new explosive level that left his viewers absolutely shook. In one of the wildest moments ever caught on the gram, we have a gangster from LA who's on Igliv when he decides to show the world exactly how far he's willing to take his street beef. Instead of pulling up for a fade or a drive-by, he went nuclear.
I blew this bitch car out. This bitch that's some stupid on Phoenix Street. I like to blow the stitches out, nigga. Yeah, we a whole one. Yeah, watch your car blow up, bitch. You wanna pop hot shit to me, bitch? On hold, bitch. Now I'm blowing your car.
What makes this extra wild is that he recorded the whole thing while broadcasting it live, and what might be the craziest self-snitching of all time, this fool gave up his exact location while repeatedly claiming responsibility for the explosion.
Hey, look, you did all that popping on the damn homies, really pulled up to like, on the damn nigga, he pulled up to like, on the damn, like, ain't this like 68 to like Fig on the damn, like, we in the 60s? Like, ain't your car on fire? Like, I'll just blow your car up, bitch? On the damn, like, ain't your car finna blow up like on where? Damn, bitch, don't pop to me on the damn helmet. I already blow shit up.
This wasn't just some quick crash out. This dude went off because his op said something stupid to him. While most folks try to hide some evidence after committing their crime, this LA banger did the exact opposite, basically handing the police a confession tape with his face clearly visible. Not all social media crashes come from these rappers or street figures. Sometimes regular people like you and me take online beef to wild levels too, as we see here with two former friends from Oklahoma. This whole thing pops off with Brianna deciding to hop on Facebook Live and start airing out her issues with Kassad.
This you saying is stupid. How you went on live lying? Like, where's your receipts at? When was I on live a month ago? I just got on live, just started getting on live the other day. What starts like a typical internet shade quickly becomes something much more serious. Instead of just responding with her own live or comments like most people would, Casey wasn't having any of that online back and forth crap. She had something else in mind. Oh. Nobody watching the stream was ready for what happened next as Casey busted down Brianna's doors.
That bitch go to jail. And she gotta walk on glass. Ow!
In the aftermath, Brianna wasn't going to let this slide, making it clear this beef was heading beyond social media to the legal system.
I'm filing charges, and and we go to court. Bro, call the police. I can't believe she just came to my house and did that.
The footage spread like wildfire across every platform, showing exactly what happens when online drama spills into real life. This incident proves that you never know who's watching your live or even how quickly they might decide to pull up and settle things face to face instead of this keyboard to keyboard nonsense. But if kicking down your door over some Facebook comment is crazy, nothing really compares to what this Memphis rapper Guns did on his infamous Sigliv. This wild situation starts with Boo and his homie flexing in a stolen Corvette cruising through North Memphis while broadcasting to their followers. The live stream started off chill, just two dudes showing off their newly acquired whip. But the vibe shifted completely when Boo and his friend pulled up to a local park and ran into somebody they had problems with. When words start flying, the guy at the park made a threat that Boo wasn't going to let slide. Taking offense immediately, he decides right then and there that someone was about to learn a serious lesson.
Hell no. Hell no. Who are down there? All they, which kind of money? It's what's up? Who y'all need here? Put him on that, yeah.
What happened next had viewers with their jaws on the floor. Boo smacked this dude with a strap right on live, and instead of just moving on after that, he takes it further by putting the dude's face on camera while dissing his set.
OTC, all in jail playing. I'll make you, what you in then? What's up? You FTK? Blood, nigga. Talking about blood. I'll switch out her ass. All in jail playing now. What's up? We on the what's up? All they playing, you playing. Who? I don't know. Talking about what's up? All they playing, yeah. Nigga. I just smacked his box. OTC, Trula, blood, whatever he supposed to be. Talking about big nigga. Playing.
The most surprising part of this whole situation, despite having a switch on him who kept enough composure not to actually pop this guy, still the incident shows how quickly flexing on the gram can turn into a real street problem when the wrong people cross paths. And while pistol whipping someone on camera is pretty wild, at least he had the sense to not drop his location, unlike this next rapper who learned the hard way what happens when you flex too much on the gram. When it comes to wild Sigliv moments, Atlanta rapper Lil Shot takes things to another level with one of the craziest self-exposures ever caught on camera. This goes down with Shot hopping on the gram feeling untouchable. He goes live in broad daylight with his stick out, challenging anybody who had beef with him to pull up to his location.
You ask me where I'm at, pop out, pull up, bro, on my mama, pull up right now, pull up, on game. It's nigga, throw y'all hard. I'm smoking on every, bro. Nigga, tell me. Say less, his ass daddy, fuck yo bitch ass.
During the stream, Shot even started talking crazy about having bodies under his belt right before saying something that had viewers shaking their heads.
My mama, y'all, that nigga know I got hats. And yo, on that block, but on my soul. I ain't even gonna tell it myself. Listen, my mama, we don't give a fuck none of that shit. My mama ready to crash. My mama, that nigga, I know what's up. Pull through this bitch so my mom get back.
Shot made the ultimate rookie move, dropping his actual location on stream. Dumbass, ops must have been watching and waiting for that slip up, cause what happened next was no joke.
Where you at, little twin? Bro, this is East Lake. What the fuck you keep saying? What apartment he's in? Popeye. Fuck, my mama. Y'all nigga, weird as fuck, y'all nigga, don't want to pop out.
Viewers saw the immediate consequences. A Shot could be seen running for cover toward his apartment building. The live cut out briefly during all the commotion. When the broadcast picked back up, there was no hiding what just went down. His online tough talk brought the real heat, turning what started as flexing for clout into a situation that could have left him dead. Now, from getting shot at after sharing your address to actually pulling up to your op's crib with the camera rolling, we got this next Atlanta street figure taking beef to another level. An Atlantean rapper is handling his business on another level. He doesn't do that tough talk online. He decides to pull up to the guy's crib and waits for him to step outside with his phone recording everything. He made sure that his followers caught the entire situation in real time. Without any hesitation, he walked up and smacked the dude with a blick right on camera.
I can't play with that. Slap with that blick, me stop playing. Wait. Wait. Fuck that hot. Oh, I see. Fuck that hot. Wait. Fuck that hot. Wait. That hot. Oh. You know what, Blaze? Big 4L. Who not 4L? Who not 4L? Who not 4L? You say I ain't 4L. Say I'm not 4L. Fuck that hot. Wait.
What made this whole thing extra reckless is that after putting hands on him, he didn't just dip out. This guy stays on live dissing his opponent's gang and their people, basically just adding fuel to the fire while creating a digital paper trail against himself. Now, while most people try to keep that off social media, this guy did the complete opposite. He turned that personal beef into content for views. But if smacking somebody on live like that was crossing the line, this next one proves that some beefs go beyond the grave, literally, when it comes to taking beef to the extreme. Philly's YBC Duel stands in his own category. This drill rapper wasn't just about putting ops in songs, he was about showing the world just how far he was willing to go. Duel earned his nickname Mr. Disrespectful for a good reason. His fans knew him for crossing lines nobody would ever dare to touch, but even they weren't ready for what Duel did on this one particular igloo that would have the whole internet shook.
Niggas get dirt up. Hey yo, where the fuck Cardi at, yo? Cardi, where the fuck you at? Fucking Tombstone.
This wasn't normal beef anymore. Duel wanted to show his up how far he was going to go, and he made sure to broadcast it for everyone to see. But in these streets, that kind of disrespect comes with a heavy price. Due to how far Duel took things, it eventually caught up to him on August 23, 2024, because while sitting in traffic, a car pulled up beside him and let off some rounds, catching them by surprise.
The sound coming from this surveillance video, and it shows the moments someone in a white Hyundai Santa Fe pulled alongside an SUV and opened fire.
Homie tried rushing him to the hospital, but unfortunately Duel didn't make it. He probably should have just eased up with the Don and crashing out, since that's exactly how many of his homies had already gone out. But what's even crazier is how Duel's grave incident started a disturbing trend. After his video went viral, other gang members tried to copy his antics. In this game, your reputation can make you famous, but it can also put a target on your back. Duel's story shows how these social media crashes might get you that clout for a moment, but the streets always collect their debts in the end.